way to developing their very first full release game, and it's all thanks to Thomas Brush and Full-Time Game Dev.
If you are the type of person that maybe has a game idea and you want to make a game, but you're maybe too scared to do it, this course like helps you to push you over the edge and actually commit, and it feels so good.
This course goes through a lot more than just how to make a game. It covers how do you make a business out of it, how do you market it.
He's not only showing how to program, but how to build an online presence and reach out to people and sell your game.
Actually, people signed up for us and wanted to buy a game in 2 weeks, and that's what's most important. Is he covers how do you market a game, how do you make a business out of it.
The things that I found valuable for me in this course was things relating to crowdfunding, publishing.
Thank you, and thank you the community for all the inspiration and motivation that you gave me.
So thank you, Thomas.
This is the best investment we've made in a very long time. I trust him, and so should you. See you on the Discord channel.
Hey guys, how we doing today, everybody? So I wanted to apologize really quickly about yesterday's stream. Apparently, it was like the mic was blowing out the majority of the stream. So I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited, guys. My name is Thomas Brush. Hello. I make indie games for a living. Welcome. Everybody come on in, get a cup of coffee with me. And we're going to jump into Unity, and we're going to make Resident Evil Village. We're going to remake it to the best of our abilities. How about just do a couple rooms, because we're a one-man studio here. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Good. Pepe wants me to do the British accent. Maybe soon, right? Hope everybody's doing well today. Welcome. Let's see if I can I zoom this in a little bit so you guys can see the chat? Whatever. Sorry, guys. Oh, there's a settings bar here. Hey! Appearance. Scale it up, yes. Scale it up. Oh, now you guys can really see it. Okay. Very good. I got hair in my mouth. All right, let's go ahead and jump in, guys. So what are we doing today? Well, let's go ahead and hit play just to get an idea of what exactly we're doing. And I also want to make sure that I'm on Do Not Disturb. I don't want y'all seeing my text messages coming in, right? Let's just double check. I should have done this before, huh? Yeah, I probably should have. Let's see here. There it is. Whoop. There we go. All right, now we're on Do Not Disturb. Good, okay. All right, guys, so this is how it looks so far. Pretty good, not gonna lie, I like it a lot. I really just want to fix this chair ASAP because it's driving me nuts. So let's jump into the back side of this chair. That sounds weird. Let's jump into the back side of this chair here. So I'm going to double click on it. Hopefully it's going to open up Photoshop. Good. As that loads, I'm going to just welcome you all in. How are we doing? You don't need to have a studio to release a commercial game. You need 2 hands, a computer, and Unity. I am not a fan of gatekeeping. And you know what? Sometimes in the chat we get people that start gatekeeping. Here's an example. Anyone who would make a mistake like this, see that? See that clipping? Anyone who would make a mistake like that doesn't know what they're doing. They don't know that they're, what am I trying to say? They're not game developers. It's like, oh my word. You know, the people who release games are, you know, they probably have some credibility. A little more so than people who don't, right? And is that me trying to say that that's me? I have more credibility? Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. All right, let's see if that fixed it. Yes. I think wood is fine. Let's double click on this chair here. Okay. Looking good. All right, so there's a couple tables and stuff we need to just lay around in the scene. So let's jump into our browser, yes. And let's take a look and see what kind of other goodies we got. Ooh, I didn't know there was a balcony there. I'm going to have to build a balcony. Okay, we got a table with some pictures and stuff. So let's just go ahead and put a picture on this table here, along with, I don't even know what that is, some kind of vase. Yeah, it's just a flower. Let's see here. Oh man, somebody mentioned Poison Tail. Player 1. You remember Poison Tail? That really means a lot to me. Thank you. I wish I was still working on Poison Tail. What about flower or plant? There we go. So I'm just going to put this one over here. How's that? Put some flowers there and then some kind of... Okay, yeah, we've got... I'm too cheap to buy a PS4. Okay, what is that? Come on. Okay, so he does go there. Okay, it's a picture of... You know what we're going to do? You guys are going to love this. Watch this. This is going to be fun. And that the flowers don't really work for me, to be honest. Let's find a different one. Flower or vase. Hey, okay, we got a vase here. Okay, there's a vase right here, so we're going to drag that in. There we go. I'm going to do this. What did I tell you, guys? Don't gatekeep me. Just because I'm cheating and being cheap doesn't mean that I can't make games, right? So let's put those flowers in about right there. Hey, Thomas, not bad, not bad. And obviously this table is, you know, rotated the wrong way. But I'm going to go ahead and put that picture frame in here. A real game developer would do this. A real game developer would do that. That is not my favorite thing. It's really not. Okay, let's bring this here. And what we're going to do is we're going to scale it down. And this is the benefit of not actually releasing on like Switch. Like if you release on Nintendo Switch, why is my zoom speed so fast? I don't know. One of the benefits of not releasing on a platform like Nintendo Switch is you can get away with just absolute garbage game development. Because I could probably release this on Steam and the majority of players would be fine. So okay, welcome people on Twitch, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to take this picture and I'm going to open up the albedo in Photoshop. Hopefully it opens up. No, okay. Yeah, that's a PSD. There we go. Okay, so it is this right here, this one. So I'm going to do this. Watch. I'm going to take a screen grab and I'm going to snap it in there. I think somebody in the chat yesterday was like, a real game developer wouldn't steal. And I'm like, guys, this is just a fun project. I'm not selling. Like it's not really stealing if you're, it's not. I mean, it's just for fun. What's it called? Fair use or something? I'm just having fun. I'm not selling this game. I wouldn't do that. That would be bad. Okay, so anytime I have a low res image like that and it looks like crap, what I'll do is, like I've done in previous episodes, I'll jump onto a website called pexels.com and I go to paper texture. There's two things that I like to do with low res images to solve the problem. The first thing is I paste over that paper like this. So there's one solution. So let me show you. So we're adding some like texture to it. It's just a quick band-aid fix, you know. So something like this. And then I do a overlay, or soft light's probably better. And then what I do is I also duplicate itself, and then I do a filter gallery, and I'll do like paint strokes. See that? And sharpness, let's increase the sharpness. And then I'll just decrease it in certain areas and maybe mask away some of the colors so it looks a little bit more realistic. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. It looks like bodies hanging from a tree. Knowing Resident Evil, that's exactly what it is. So now we're in Unity, and what do you think? See? Same picture as in the game, right? Pretty cool. This tabletop here, I'm not sure I've used it anywhere, so I think I can go ahead and change out the top surface of it to be marble. So let's go ahead and, yes, okay. So let's find the surface. In order to find the surface, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write letters. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I know you think I'm crazy here. K, L, M. Let's save it out and see what happens. Go back into Unity here. Okay, it's K. You see what I did there, guys? It's K. So that is the surface we want to change to marble. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into Google, and I'm going to type in marble texture. Okay. Okay, I like this one. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to bring it over on top of K. Okay. K? K? Anybody get the joke? Nobody gets the joke. Thomas, you're not very smart. Okay, so let's bring this over here. There we go. And I wonder if we could do a bit of an overlay or some kind of mix. That's kind of cool. I wonder if I just keep going. Nope. And then normal. And then, yeah, because I want those edges to show up, guys, but I want it to look like marble. Okay. And then let's save it out. And let's go ahead and look in Unity and see how it feels. Yeah, so we got a little marble tabletop here. Now, actually, the edging is not really doing us any favors here. So what I'm going to do is, I think that's the normal map. That's the problem, is the normal map. Hey, Isaac, love you too. Yeah, I'm just making I think I'm making the showcase. CXDYY. You're asking me. Yeah, paper texture is an old friend. That's right. So yeah, I think I'm just recreating the demo, whatever the demo is. I think it's called Maiden. So, and obviously, guys, I'm not remaking the entire demo. Like, I'm just remaking a couple, frames, or what do you call it? Rooms. Save that out. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, so we've got some normal map issues here, okay? So now we're going to go into the normal map, and remember, K is down here. So all we got to do, this is really fun, actually. All we got to do is just blur it, okay? Okay. So let's take this. I'm actually going to copy it and paste it on top of itself. Because it's a PSD, I like to keep the layers separate. And I'm going to just blur the F out of it. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to duplicate it, do a big old-fashioned blur. Whoops, wrong go. Blur, Gaussian blur. There we go, okay? And then I'm going to take it, and actually, let's disable this for now. Yeah, there we go. Select it, and then mask it. So now we have a blurred table. Does that make sense, guys? So now the normal map. There we go. We have a nice, smooth marble. So we got something going on there. Let's take a look, see. Let's take a look, see, and see what's wrong here. I think it's this here. Yeah, I think it's that. So let's zoom in really close down here. And I'm going to just cut this piece off, maybe. Let's see. I think that might be it. Yes. Let's try that. Save. Jump back in. Nope. Incorrect. What about this up here? It's definitely the long side. I know that. Let's try that. Oh, it's the textured. No, Thomas, it's not the normal map. I told you guys, sometimes I'm just not a smart man. But you know what they say. I know what love is. Right? Okay, I think... Ugh, this is gross. By gross, I mean I'm just sort of flying by the seat of my pants here. Oh, okay, okay. So I think we want this, but we don't want this. There we go. I think that's it. Same over here. And same here. Right? Let's save that out and see what happens. Save. Jump back into Unity. F. Okay, I think it's officially this right here needs to go down. Right? Come on, Thomas. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. That's fine enough for me, right? Who cares? Do you guys care? No, you don't. Let's keep going. All right, so we got our marble. Let's go take a look. You guys want to see it? I love that bush. Cool. I like it. So there is our table, and here's the real table. So we're, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's kind of like if you were playing this game on Xbox. Alrighty. Very nice, very nice. What else do we got? Got a table over there. There was something over here. What is this? Oh, come on. Okay, we got a table over there. And, you know, it looks like a marble table. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly take these goodies here. Actually, just the table. I'm going to copy it, paste it. And we probably need to remove that LOD as well, because you guys know why. Because the LOD2 is probably, well, looks like we're actually might be okay. Let's rotate this along the y-axis, 90 degrees. There we go. And we're just going to put it right here. See? So right where it's shown here, there's something there. I can't really tell what it is. I really can't wait to create this cold room with the snow blowing in. I'm actually, it's probably what I'm most excited about. Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's go over here. Hey, ooh, someone's walking. Ooh, we have an interesting chair here. I didn't know that. Yeah, let's put a chair there. Let's type in chair. Ah, that looks all right. So this one here, but we'll probably need to make it more white. Yeah. Nope, that's wrong. I think it's the one with, yeah, there it is. Okay, so, oh yeah, we're good. So we just need to change the color of this cushion to be white, right? And for those of you curious who are just joining us and haven't seen the previous episodes, obviously the majority of what I'm working on here is used from the Victorian asset pack on Unity's website. It's not sponsored video. The only sponsor of this video is me, fulltimegamedev.com. But it's a great asset. And what I'm trying to show you guys in this series is that you should be reusing assets. Now, you want to be careful. You know, you don't want to make your game look like it's just an asset flip game. But what I've learned is, and this is with the help of David Whaley, who's a friend of mine, people don't really know They don't know. And it's not like you're trying to lie or anything. You can tell people, yeah, I used assets. Big deal. You know, you don't need to worry too much about it. Now, what I'm doing here isn't really enough, okay? So what I'm doing here, I'm just going to change this cushion to white, and that's not really enough for an asset flip game. You should really be doing a lot more, but for now, I'm just laying everything out and getting a general vibe, and then I'll probably go in and tweak it to look more like, I guess, my style of game. Which my style of games are, if you've played them, is Pinstripe and Neversong. And those games, actually, let's do a Hue Saturation Shift. Those games are very simplistic and stylized, whereas this is very detailed. So white-ish cushions, let's take a look here. Okay, that's not bad. Probably needs to be a little bit wider, you know? So let's do that. Let's make it a little bit wider. So what I would do is duplicate, or I would do a brightness contrast, duplicate the mask, and then do big bright, big contrast. Save that, see how that looks? Okay, we're getting there. And then this, hey, this is gonna be gold. So let's make it yellowish goldy, like this. And I don't want to remove the brownish variation, but I do want to remove the green. So I'm gonna go to my greens channel, and I'm gonna hopefully shift it, there we go, to about like that. And then also, is it cyan? One of those colors there. Yeah. I might need to do, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of a colorize, but I'm going to decrease the opacity. So there's our gold. Pretty vibrant gold with a little bit of orange. Drop it down so we get some hue variation. There we go. And then drop it back into Unity. Okay, good. We've got gold here. It's not really bright enough. I wonder if I can increase the shine of it. Shine. Shine. I think it's shiny enough. Let's increase the brightness. Okay, so pretty vibrant and contrasty. Let's try that. Okay, a little bit gold. And guys, gold doesn't have texture like that, does it? So what we're gonna do is, hey, let's try and blur it out and see what happens. Let's try that. Save it, and then jump back into Unity. That looks a little bit better. The normal map is causing me some problems. So let's jump into the normal map. It's causing that weird texture, you know? And what I'm gonna do is just duplicate this. All right, how's everybody doing in the chat? I need to check on everybody. Welcome, welcome. Why not make the cushions orange as in the game? What do you mean, Arnold? What cushions? Which ones? Whoa! Oh no. Okay, so we need to create two texture sets. So boom, that sucks. And the blur, yeah, gotta be careful. Let's go back in and remove the yellow. Save it. Hopefully, okay, it fixed it. Okay, so one of these chairs is not like the other one. Okay, so let's just start labeling. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. I know that that's not it, so I think that's fine. Let's save it out and see what we got here. Cracker Jacks. This is gonna be too hard. I don't want to deal with it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save this out, and then I'm gonna create chair gold. All right. Good, 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 good. Guys, can you hold on for just a second? I need to go get another cup of coffee. So can you guys just wait for just a second? I'll be right back. I'm going to throw on this ad for my course, and then I'm going to go get some coffee.
We are way on our way to developing our very first full release game, and it's all thanks to Thomas Brush and Full-Time Game Dev.
If you are the type of person that maybe has a game idea and you want to make a game, but you're maybe too scared to do it, this course helps you to push you over the edge and actually commit, and it feels so good.
This course goes through a lot more than just how to make a game. It covers how do you make a business out of it, how do you market it.
He's not only showing how to program, but how to build an online presence and reach out to people and sell your game.
Actually, people signed up for us and wanted to buy a game in 2 weeks, and that's what's most important. Is he covers how do you market a game, how do you make a business out of it.
The things that I found valuable for me in this course was things relating to crowdfunding, publishing.
Thank you, and thank you the community for all the inspiration and motivation that you gave me.
So thank you, Thomas.
This is the best investment we've made in a very long time. I trust him, and so should you. See you on the Discord channel.
All right, so apparently I didn't have, sorry about that, guys. Apparently I didn't have any coffee, so I've got grape soda instead. All right. Thanks for letting me advertise to you guys. I appreciate it. It supports the studio, and it's a platform that I invested a lot of time in last year, and looks like it's doing really well. Students are really loving it, so thank you for being willing to watch the ads. Okay, let me blur this out. So, actually, no. Okay, we've got gold now. Now, I could save that out and also do some blurring, like so. Okay, so there's my Albedo gold, and then I also need this normal map to be for the gold as well, right? So file, save as. Hey, this normal map really helps actually, but it's just too complicated. I gotta get this done. So I'm just gonna create a new one, and this one's gonna be gold. The only thing I don't need is the chairs, right? The only thing I don't need, meaning, what am I trying to say here? Wait a second. Yeah. The only thing I don't need to blur are the chairs, right? So there we go. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blur everything here, big Gaussian blur, and then I'm gonna select this stuff. Whoops, nope, this here, and then I'm gonna mask, so that, and then invert it with Control I. So now we have no normal maps on the gold, but we have a normal map on the cushions, right? Save it out, and then I'm gonna jump back into Unity and just swap out the material entirely. So let's make sure everything looks good with the other chairs. Guys, the texture was on both chairs. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a new material. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new material. Being an indie game dev is not easy, especially if you want to get big success. That's right. Absolutely correct. I would never lie to you guys and say it's easy. It is not easy. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't try. And so I like to teach my students because, what am I doing? Duplicate. This is going to be Chairs Gold. I like to teach my students because so many people want to be an indie game developer, and their main problem isn't necessarily that they don't know how to make games. Like, that's not really the problem. The problem is, let's see here. The problem is people don't know how to sell their games and sell themselves. So a lot of you may have noticed that I love marketing. I love calls to action. I love marketing strategies. You've probably seen my ads running. I love marketing. I don't know why. It's a lot of fun for me. And so I like to teach game marketing as to the best of my ability. Okay, so we got some more issues with a normal map. Okay, that's why. There we go. fixed now. There we go. And then obviously the metallic is a little weird. See that? See the scuffing? That's not how gold works, not at all. So let's go to our metallic here and let's duplicate it. But yeah, all I'm saying is I love marketing and I love teaching marketing and its relationship to game development. Something I'm a big fan of. Okay, let's go to our channels here. All right, so same effing thing here, guys. We're just gonna blur everything else. Select inverse, and then we're just gonna blur like crazy. Just like that, and then save it out. And then this is our new rough, and I'm just gonna drag it over. There we go, with that one. So it's not great. It's definitely not great. Let's see if we can fix that. I think that's better. Yeah. It's sort of dingy looking. Yeah, I'm not the best when it comes to shines because I'm an idiot for one, but also because, okay, that looks more like gold, right? So what we need to do is we need to go into the metallic here and just decrease the significance of this normal map right here. So I wonder if we can, let's see here. And what's this occlusion? No, I'm not going to worry about that. So I wonder if we can do that. We can, here's what we're going to do. We're going to just do some jerry rigging here. I'm going to take this blue. Whoa. Whoa, come on. Crazy. Dude. Wow. Something's wrong with my Photoshop. Don't save. Okay, good. Okay, let's open that up again. Let's open up the normal map. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blue here, and I'm just going to put it on top of everything and just drop it down so that there's very little normal map going on. So we have this. It looks like it's made out of plastic. Thomas, what are you doing, buddy? Hey. So, you know, I don't know everything, guys. That much is obviously true. So I'm just going to do this. There's our gold chair. How's that? And then I'm going to increase the brightness of our of the gold, right? Do something like this. Very vibrant gold. Gosh, that looks so bad. I've never done gold before, so please forgive me, guys. That looks so bad. So weird. Hey, let's just cheat. And what we're going to do, you guys know whenever I want to cheat, I just add in a paper texture to like cover up my just awful mistakes. It's okay though. Do it twice. Save it and see what that looks like. It's fine. It's really bad. Like I've definitely made some serious mistakes here, guys. Hey, watch this. From far away, it looks okay. So whatever. I really need to study up on metallic and all that stuff. I really do. But whatever. That's okay. Anybody have any tips for me? It needs to have a metallic value of 1. Yeah, but the problem is that the cushion doesn't need to be metallic, you know? That's the problem. If the cushion is metallic-y, then it's all of a sudden really shiny. Looks like it's made out of plastic, you know? So I don't know exactly what to do there. Is it possible to jump into this metallic PSD here and like make it so that there is no metallic? Like if I did black here, would that solve the problem? Let's see. If this was like black, then what? Yeah, I don't know. Did I pick the right one? Separate the meshes? No. Black on texture 0, white is 1. Create a metallic mask. See, that's what I thought though. So, what if I do white? No, it didn't do anything. Huh. Yeah. I'd like to figure it out. Does anybody have any tips here? How do I make it so that the cushion is not shiny? Thomas, can you check your donations? Yes, sorry. I'm using Restream and it doesn't show donations, so I can try. Let me see here. But let me know if you guys know how to make it so that the cushion is not shiny. I think this is important. I actually want to figure this out because I've always wondered how to do this. I really have. Let's go to my pop-out chat here. I wish they showed... Yeah, YouTube isn't showing my chat. I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm really sorry. I don't know how to find the donations. It has to be black and white, no gray values. Really. Okay. So, look, but that's what I see. I don't get it. Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it. So if we make it white here. Okay, let's try it, guys. If I make this white, it should mean there's no shine, right? Whoa. What the F? I think that means it's hyper shine. Let's try it. What if the whole thing is black? What if the whole thing is white? Let's see what happens. It's super shiny. Like ridiculously shiny. Okay. So I think what I need to do is invert it. Maybe I'm completely wrong here. Okay, so that looks a little better, doesn't it, guys? Is my assumption here correct? So now hey, okay, so can we give a round of applause to, who said that it should be black? Okay, can we give a round of applause to Fwad? Let's type applause Fwad. I think that's the idea, okay? And I'm gonna go to metallic alpha. So I think that kind of looks like gold, huh? Just a little bit. I think that's generally what I want to do here, guys. So now it kind of looks like a gold chair. Just a little bit. It's not perfect, but I think that's the idea. Learn something new every day. All right, you guys ready for the next thing? Let's jump into our browser here and take a look at what else we got. We got a picture right here. And then we've also got a lamp. I believe that's a lamp. Oh, don't turn. Ooh, big old-fashioned candles up there. I want to do those. There's so many fun things to do. Let's put some, let's see if we have some wall lights or candles or something. Candle. Ooh, we do. Okay. Or is that a chandelier? It might be a chandelier. Okay, it's like a mix. It's like a candle chandelier, eh? It's like a candle chandelier, eh? Light. Let's just type light, see what we find. What is this? Because these are cool. I like these a lot. Lamp. Well, that one can go up here. Because I know there's supposed to be one right there. Wasn't there? No, it's supposed... Yeah, there's two. So I'm going to put one there because I don't have a door here because I'm lazy. But let's go ahead and what we're going to do, we're going to take the same coloring. So there's nothing more frustrating than having, where is it? There's a light here. Yeah, this light right there. There's nothing more frustrating than having too many colors of lights. The same is true in like interior design, you know. If you're doing interior design for your house, or your apartment or whatever, your home, you definitely want, you want the coloring of the lights of your bulbs to be the same, right? Okay, so this light color here is the same as this one here. Now, this is not the actual light source, so it's not actually shining on anything. It's actually just meant to make the bulbs look bright, okay? So that's the first step here, is just to really, let's try it again here. Let's push that up. And then let's do, I want to try something really quick, guys. We're going to do a point light here, okay? And then we're going to scale it up and decrease the intensity, okay? Like that. Now, this spotlight here, can we get rid of it? Yeah, we can. So I was wrong about that. This is going to be a point light. And I'm actually going to apply to everything. And then I don't want it to cast shadows, actually. No shadows. Yeah, I don't want any shadows for that. So let's go ahead and hit play and see how it looks. I'm just using the regular pipeline, for those of you who are asking. So there's our light up there. I kind of want those bulbs to be bright yellow. So I wonder if I can, let's take a look here. Yeah, we're going to make them a little bit, well, no, they're fine. So that bulb looks great, or that lamp looks great. And then there's one down here as well. So do you guys see why I did a prefab? So that I can just copy the prefab, and if I ever need to change it, maybe I want to change the, I'll show you what I'm going to do. If I ever want the bulbs to flicker, or something like that, you know, I can just go into one of the prefabs and it'll adjust both of them. So let's go ahead and make this flicker. So I'm going to go into this lamp here. I wrote a script called flicker, and all it does, I wrote a script called flicker, light flickering, and what the heck is going on? So I can say, what's the flicker power? Let's do 0.3. We're going to have it flicker every half second, about every half second. It'll be random. And then it's going to flicker for about 0.4 seconds. Okay, so let's save that out. And let's hit play so we can see what the flickering looks like. You're not flickering, buddy? You're flickering just a little bit. Very subtle. I'm okay with it. Okay, looking good. It's crazy how just adding lighting just makes things look so fancy. It's really coming together. Yeah. And by the way, Noise Freeman, you said he made the room by himself. I appreciate the kind words, but I did not. I didn't, you know. You can call me a solo dev because I'm on camera and I'm one person. But this room was made by a lot of people. Probably a dozen people made this room because we're using assets. And by the way, if I wanted to, let's say I wasn't replicating Resident Evil, I could put this on Steam and go, this is mine. I own it. I own the IP. It's mine. Because when you buy an asset from the Unity Asset Store, you get a license to use it, right? But obviously, this is not my IP. This is Resident Evil. So I'm not going to sell it, right? But I hope that makes sense, what I'm saying. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and do another thing here. Let's go ahead and... I wish I could do these. Just this staircase is just gorgeous. Okay, so we have another light up here. We have two of them. Did I already do those? Yeah, no, I didn't. So I'm going to take this here. And I'm going to copy and paste it up here. Drag. Let's see here. And I do like when these cast shadows. It looks really cool. And then I'm going to try and, I can't see. Move, effer. There we go. So I'm going to just put that right in the wall here. Good. Okay. So we got one there. I'm going to copy this and paste it over here. And like I said, guys, you know, we can, this originally didn't look very like it had intention, but now it kind of looks like it has intention, you know? For those of you who are watching episode 1. So when you put a light in it, it kind of looks more intentional, see? So it's like, oh, maybe the architect wanted 2 pillars. But the reason I did 2 pillars was because I was lazy, because I needed to sort of cut up the seams. But, you know, you can get away with it. Let's see if the room's getting a little too bright. And that's the thing, guys. When you're making a game that's like this, you really don't want the room to be too bright. What is going on? Where am I? All right, so the LOD of that banister is driving me nuts. So look at that. So one of the lights is causing a problem. And we'll clean all that up and fix it. I just fell through the banister. That looks so cool, though, doesn't it, guys? I mean, gosh. I can't wait to add sound effects. It's going to be so creepy. And that, I will say, is my forte. And I honestly believe that when I'm done with this, I could probably post a video of it and people will go, how are you playing Resident Evil on your PC or your Mac? How are you doing that? It's going to look that good. I know that sounds a little too confident, but I believe it. I mean, it's almost there. Like, for the layman, they're like, hey, that's Resident Evil Village. I think. All right. Black's the Panda said, sell it. Yeah. Okay. So that looks good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let's see if we can. What's that? That's cool. What is that? I want one. I mean, obviously, guys, this is just breathtaking. It really is. But you guys get the idea. You know, the goal is to do our best here. All right, we got a picture over here. Let's go and see if we can snag that picture. No, I want to put me in there. So what I'm going to do is select. We're going to just drag another picture. So I think it was over there. Yeah, there we go. Hey, the wallpaper's green. I got to fix that. Let's open up the Albedo. Let's open up the Albedo. All right, so if we go to... I said olive green yesterday. It's not olive green. It's emerald green. Watch. Okay, this is going to be so much fun. So let's do... There we go. Then we're going to do a color. Color. Save it out. And, you know, we could probably just do that. There we go. Let's try it out. There we go. Thomas was right. Like I said, guys, subtle changes can just really change things. Look at that. So much more depth added to the room now. Just by subtly changing that green. And this is what I mean, guys. Like, with asset flip games. Let's say I want a different wallpaper. What if I want to make that asset look a little bit different? Well, you know, technically you shouldn't be stealing from Google, but if I type Victorian wallpaper, mother effer. Hold on. The internet's so slow. We good, guys? Because my internet is really slow right now. So let's just grab a different looking wallpaper. This one's cool. And this is really cool. So I should be able to just loop it. So if I take that, so I took that off Google. This is like an actual wallpaper from like a store. It's from Amazon. So please, Amazon, don't sue me. So duplicate the layer. And if I go into a new file here, all I can do is trim this. See? Like so. and then edit, define pattern, and we're going to call this wallpaper Victorian. So it's as simple, like an asset flip game is as simple as changing the textures, honestly. It's that simple. So let's grab our wallpaper. Good, see, it's seamless. That's what I thought. And there we go. And pull it underneath. Remove that. And then we also need to go a little bit darker. Okay. It's really that simple. So watch. New wallpaper. See? I like it. That's really that simple. It's a little bit too saturated for me, and we should probably increase the scale a little bit. Like that, right? And hey, you know, let's fix the normal map as well. Let's decrease the saturation. So let's go ahead and jump into the normal map and just add a little bit of texture to the normal map that matches this wallpaper. Yes. Okay, there it is. Because, I don't know, it might be cool to make it look like the wallpaper is embossed. I don't know. Let's try it out. So let's take merge layers, copy, and jump over to this here. Paste it in, and then we're going to do a normal map. Yeah. That's right, Swag Bastion. You got it. Hello, Sanchez Codez. I love Russia. Now, I don't know why. I'm just being nice. Okay, let's rasterize this. I actually really do. I kind of want to go. For some reason, Russia fascinates me. Tell me, Sanchez, should Russia fascinate me? I want to know what you think. Hey, Darius, thank you. Okay, rasterize. Oh, it's already rasterized. Okay. So, should Russia fascinate me? I really want to know what your thoughts are, because it really does. I don't know why. Whoa. Sure, man. Okay, let's save out this, see if that made our wall look a little bit more embossed and intentional. Let's hit play. But not now. What do you mean? Cool. Looks a little bit embossed now. I like it. Let's try a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Merge the layers. Yeah, cool look. So it looks like it's embossed. It's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, Sanchez. But yeah, it fascinates me. I don't know why. I kind of want to go. I've been to a few places near-ish Russia. No, Russia's not safe right now. A lot of demonstrations. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That sucks. Mabby, why am I doing this? I am practicing my 3D skills, and I also make YouTube content. And so this is great content, I think. And so I'm going to take all these live streams, and we're going to put them together into a big video that's 10 minutes long, and I'm going to explain how I did it all. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, Thomas, what are you doing? Oh, we need a picture of... I want a picture of myself over here. Oh, and there's supposed to be a chandelier over there. Let's take a look. Ooh, what is that crawling up the wall? Okay, I think there's a chandelier over here. There's so little time spent in this room. Yeah, I think it's something like that. So we're going to take... whoa, where am I? So we're going to take this. I'm just going to copy it. This here. Copy, paste. Drag it all the way over here. And that way we have some lighting on the ceiling here. You know, I think this ceiling is supposed to be dropped down. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to be lazy here, guys. All right, let's turn off the lighting here so we can actually see. And all I got to do is bring this down like this. And then we'll bring these panels forward. Yeah. Yeah. I think that'll do it. So something like this, right? And then we can remove these. This is why I love modular design. Oh, we're just gonna have to disable them. That's fine, I don't care. So that looks weird to me. So what we're gonna do is take this, and what we're gonna do is just drag over. What's going on there? What is that? I don't care. Do you guys care? Because I don't care. Well, actually, I do care. So why did I do that? What's my problem here? Okay. And then we need to bring these over. Crap. Okay, I think that'll do it. Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, that's it. That's what that is. So just drag it over like that. And then this one, drag it over like that. And then this one, drag it over like that. Okay, guys, I think I got it. All right. Now, Houston, do we have a problem? Not really. I'll tell you why. So we just pop it to about right here. Well, Thomas, that looks horrible, right? Yeah, it does. And we can remove this. We don't need that. Gotta disable it because it's part of a prefab. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, let's bring these over here, or this little chandelier up here, like that. And there we go. And then what I'm going to do is, in one of my other streams, I created this little mahogany beam, right? So what we're going to do is just rotate it. And I think I want to make it a square. Is it not a square? Yeah, it's not a full square. So now, obviously, guys, if you were to really want to optimize for like Nintendo Switch, you would not be doing this kind of design, right? You'd probably need to do it all in Blender. But we're not making this for Switch, are we? We're not making it for anything other than for fun. All right, let's hit play and see if it looks any good. Yeah, it does. It's all right. That is so creepy. I didn't know what that was. Oh, that scared me, actually, man. Isn't that creepy? I'm like literally sweating. I was thinking, I didn't put a zombie in my game yet, but there's a zombie behind me. Okay, but it's this little shadow here, which is awesome. That's so creepy. I love it. Look how detailed everything looks. I'm just really impressed, honestly. Now, obviously, I'm using assets here, but come on. I mean, pretty sweet. I'm proud of it. How are we doing in the chat? Yeah, not the whole thing, Kirill. Not the whole thing. You wouldn't have the whole thing in batch. Like, for example, the lights would be separate objects. But I think the architecture should all be baked or what's the word? Just created in Blender as one mesh, right? That's what I would assume like something like Nintendo Switch would really appreciate. I don't know how many polygons are in the scene. I don't know how to check that. I really don't. So, okay, guys, what else we got? Oh, I keep saying I'm going to do that picture. But isn't it crazy how good the scene looks with like effects and lighting? Like, look at that. But then when you turn it off, it's so cool. Okay, so the ones that are black are prefabs for some reason. So let's see if this one is any good. Oh no, that's her. That's her. There we go. Okay, we can use that one. Let's delete this one here. And like a good boy, I'm going to center it up about right there. And I'm going to scale it up because those tangents right here. See that, guys? That's a bad, you really don't, that's like it's breaking kind of like a graphic design rule almost. You really want to have some overlap. So like centering it up like that is probably what we want to do. And then center the table below it, right? Boop! And are we flush against the wall? We are. Let's do a little rotation like it's hanging. There we go. Let's save this bad boy out. And jump into Photoshop. Yes. Jump into Photoshop. And let's go to this picture here. And I wanted it to be me. I wanted it to be me. Okay, let's try it. Okay, let's do that. There I am. Okay. Okay, so it's going to be somewhere in here. And like I said, you know, you throw that paper texture on there, it's going to look old school. So let me show you guys how we can make this look like an old photo. How are we doing in the chat? Is everybody doing okay? 10 out of 10 photo, that's right. So now you guys get an idea of what my studio looks like behind me. Let's jump into Brave here. Or not Brave, what am I doing? Unity. Okay, so we're looking for that photo. I've seen that. What's that? Jonathan something. Jonathan something. He was an American painter. I've seen that painting before. I don't know much, but I know that. It's an American painting. All right, so I like it like this. Select inverse. Rasterize. And do this. Let's see if I can make my forehead a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay. Very nice. And a little shine to make it really pop. Good. So we've got ourselves oh yeah. Merge layers together. Let's save that out and just double check. Okay, so far so good. So apparently it goes up to here. I didn't know that. Sorry, I should have known that. Wait, what? Okay, so that looks good. Okay, so now we're gonna make it look like a Renaissance painting. Let's double check. Good, okay. So we're gonna do Sepia Tone first. The way you do that is Hue Saturation, colorize, do like a brown, highly saturated, and then drop down the opacity. There we go. And then we're going to do brightness contrast. Good. How's that look, guys? And then, you know what? I'm going to burn my eyes. So let's see if we can make my eyes look a little bit prettier. There we go. Okay. So let's see if we can fix this. What in the world? I can't see the size of my... What the heck? There it is. Okay, let's jump into me. That sounds weird. And then let's I'm gonna merge all this together here. Why doesn't color burn ever work? Linear burn? So weird. Why doesn't color burn work? Okay. There we go. That looks... No, I don't know. I don't like that. Hard light? No. Yeah, I want that burn to work. Okay, here's what we'll do. So, good. Okay, that looks a lot prettier. I've always been insecure about my eyes, so it's nice to be able to edit them and make them look a bit better. Okay, so something like that is probably, yeah. Cool, okay. And then just add a nice shine. And then an outer glow. Okay, good, guys. All right. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. So, overall, brightness, contrast. I know what we're going to do, Thomas. These kind of Photoshop techniques are used often for like magazine covers to make people look prettier. Just add a little bit of oomph to celebrities. And so I've always wanted to do that for myself. So let's see here. There we go. Okay. Okay. So just really just honestly just add some nice, there we go. Okay, that's better. There we go. I think we could probably get away with that. There we go. I was wondering if we hadn't taken it far enough. Okay, good. And then one more quick look here, just to add a little bit of that. I don't know. I wouldn't use the word sex appeal, but that's kind of what's in my head right now. So something like this. But you know, you can always. Sometimes you can take it a little too far. You don't want to be manipulating people and making them think you actually look like this, but just adding a little bit to make things look a little bit prettier is probably, it's okay. It's not like you're being manipulative or anything. So overall, we're just adding a little pizzazz to make things feel a little bit better. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just merge that together, do a little bit of a motion blur. 0 to 90 degrees down. There we go. Just like that. And just set it to overlay so it looks like it's on the face. Perfect. Merge this together. Normal or overlay. Whoops. Good. Okay. So that paper texture always comes in handy. Okay. Merge all that together. Add a little bit of a vignette. Okay. And then I like to add a little bit of a art to make it look like it's painted. Okay. And then, you know, the saturation doesn't really work for me, so we're going to drop down the saturation. All right, save that out, and then jump into Unity here. And let's hit play. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be too vain, but look how pretty that is. Come on. And, you know, you add a little bit of, how about just a little lamp, a little wall lamp, just to brighten things up. I feel a little, I don't know, a little embarrassed to, you know, beautify myself like that. I feel like I was, I don't know, makes me feel like a celebrity, just like on a magazine cover. You don't want to airbrush too much of a person's face and make them pretty, but I mean, come on. It's my game, so I'm going to make it look a little bit prettier. So there we go. Maybe put that up there. Okay, guys. What do we think? Okay, good. I was worried you guys wouldn't think it looked good. I love it. Okay, so one of the problems though is that one of the I don't want it to cast shadows. It's causing some weird lines. And honestly, you know, we should probably, I don't know, this little light here is in a weird spot. So I think putting it above like that is fine. I just want to, let's increase the lighting here. Maybe we can increase the intensity here. And then the range is a little too tall for me. That's awesome. I love that. It's so creepy. Good. Yeah, it is a masterpiece. Nothing like a Edgar Allan Poe high forehead to creep you out. Sweet. So that is the Lord of the Manor, Prince, or Lord Brush. Okay, let's see if we can jump into Brave here. And take a look at some other opportunities available to us. That always scares me. Okay. Yeah, we've got some inaccuracy here, actually, guys. So this should really be 2 green chairs, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, what else do we got to do? I think I'm done. Am I done with this room? Perhaps. Like a lamp. We need to just put some stuff on that table. But overall, I think generally, it's fine. How we doing in the chat, my friends? Put it on the pillar thing in the left. Are there any prerequisite skills to register for your course? Mr. Taco, no, not at all. The course is start from scratch. Start from scratch. So absolutely no, I would hate to force you to do that. I'm not like a university. I'm not going to do that. That's ridiculous. But it's a good question. It's like I'm in high school again. Yeah, Navid, we should probably bake the lights. I agree, but we're not gonna. Okay, yeah, let's just throw some stuff on this table here. Like, do we have a little lamp or something? Like a table lamp? No. What about just a pot? It's fine with me. Yeah, that's fine. And then what else was there? Let's just look through our assets and see what we got. I'm not gonna worry too much about this portion of because I need to get. We could put a pen on the table maybe. I'm not gonna. I gotta get onto the other room. The other room I'm really excited about. And I'll probably design the other room. No, I was gonna say it in another scene, but Hey, there's a mirror. Sweet. Does it actually work? There's no way. I just want to see if it works. It's like a freaking black mirror. That's pretty horrifying. That is great. I need to study these assets because they are really pretty. I love that like dust on it. Yeah, so I don't think it's actually, I think you might have to use reflection probes. So we're not going to worry about that right now. Anyway, I'm just digging through my assets here. Hey, we got a phone. Good. Okay, we'll put that there. Good, good, good. All right, got a phone, got a weird pot. Anything else, Tom? There's a plant back there. Let's just throw a plant back behind the stairs. What do we got? Yeah. Throw it right there. Good. We got a plant now. Okay, wait. Let's spend some more time in this scene. I wish they were a little bit more thorough in their playthrough here. I keep seeing that creepy character. Okay. We got any pillows or anything? Maybe we can add some pillows. This is such a beautiful little house. It's not little. So pretty, man. Like, it's funny because I was impressed with myself with how this looks, and then took 2 days of just working in this scene and realized Resident Evil looks just so good. Like Resident Evil Village, it just looks incredible. So we've got a nice looking scene here. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and make it so this door opens, and then it's gonna and open up to a new scene, okay? So let's just code that really quickly here. So this little door should be able to open like that, okay? So let's go ahead and add an animator component to it. Or actually just go to Window, Animation. Let me check on the chat and see how everybody's doing really quick. I'm gonna jump into the chat and if anybody, oh, we got ourselves a donation from Stevie Roeder. Thank you so much. Stevie, you're so nice. That's like, I appreciate questions, but I love it when people just go, hey, here's a donation, and I just want to say, hey. So Stevie says, this fun side project is looking great, Thomas. Keep it up. Also, thanks for doing these live streams again. They're great to watch and learn. I like live streaming. I actually feel really good about it. Selfie was taken straight from hell. Yo, Thomas, why don't you put some lo-fi atmospheric music on? The reason why is because I was thinking about that. I want you guys to be able to play your own music and have me on in the background. From a purely business side of things, if I want more views, if that's what I'm about, which part of me is, I like views. There's a lot of you who are at work right now, probably. Who's at work? Can I get a little hand emoji? Who's at work right now? Because a lot of you are at work and you just want to sort of turn me on, and and just have me playing in the background, but also listen to your own music. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. Yeah, so North's at work. Cool. Yeah, no music, so you can play your own. But I do like listening to lo-fi, trust me. Hey, Twitch. How you doing? Cirrus the Third on Twitch. I haven't done Twitch in a while. Yeah, I got a lot of people. Lots of people are at work right now. Yeah, a lot of people cheat. Games cheat with mirrors, I agree. All right, good. And by the way, guys, Full-Time Game Dev is 25% off right now if you want to use the promo code and learn how to make games. Not only learn how to make games, but get 6 figures by selling it to a publisher or Kickstarter, which is, I've done that twice. That's how I went full-time. I teach you the tricks on how to do that at fulltimegamedev.com. And I also teach you how to make games from scratch. So if you guys want to learn, 15 plus hours of content, 1,000 plus students, and there's an awesome Discord server. A lot of you in the chat are probably also a full-time game dev student. Feel free to raise your hand if you are. But anyway, let's jump back in. Okay, let's get this door opened, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to create an animation. In my assets folder, I'm going to call this animations. And it's going to be called door open, right? Press record, and it's going to start at 0. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. This door here, I'm going to create a parent so that I can rotate the parent around. Let me show you what I'm going to do here. So first off, I'm going to unpack this prefab slightly. And then I'm going to bring this door out. And then I'm going to create a child. And then I'm going to make the door a member of the child. Okay? Beep. There we go. So just sort of made the child the parent, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this door 2 animated. Why is that, guys? So that you can rotate the parent. See? So I can rotate the parent to 90, but the animation is always going to be starting at 0 and opening to negative 90. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Let's remove the... Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'm going to actually make sure this is a prefab. So I'm going to drag it over to my prefabs here. Yes. There we go. Save it. Make sure we save it. Gosh. Oh, Mr. Awa, thank you. That means a lot. Lots of full-time game dev students in here. That's awesome, guys. Wow, thank you. Sweet. It always feels so weird selling a course because, I don't know, it just never feels right because so many people abuse it. Like so many charlatans out there sell courses that are garbage. But I've been doing this for 10 years and I've learned a lot. So hopefully you guys can learn from me, you know, so. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. So I'm going to change, replace this here. Okay, good. Okay, now we can start at a rotation of 0, see? I like to start at 0, and then whenever I'm doing animations. So like a 0 X, Y, or Z point or a 0 rotation point. And then I'm going to go to negative 90. See that? See? That's it. So door opens like that. Then we're going to go into our animator here. I'm going to create an empty state. Set it as a layout default. Make a transition. And it's going to be a Boolean. And it's going to be opened. Not open, that's a trigger. Opened is a variable, or a Boolean. And then if opened is true, go to this. I don't want it to loop. And then if opened is false, then just go right back. Fixed duration. I'm fine with the transition duration, actually, of just 1. It'll just go from negative 90 to 0. I'm going to call this empty. Or I'm going to call it closed. Man, I'm sweaty. Hold on. Well, random dude, you said some people sell courses on how to sell online courses. Yeah, and it sounds... See, this is the thing. On the surface, that sounds like, oh man, what a charlatan. How dare they? But, and I'm not saying you're saying that, but I bought one of those. And I'm so glad I did. Because it allows me to know how to create a course for you guys that is actually valuable. And judging from the reviews of my courses for game development, they are valuable. And I'm glad. So I'm glad it worked out for everybody that I bought a course on how to create an online course. So there's a course for everything, and it's better than university. Man, universities, you guys heard, I rant about this all the time, so I'm not going to do it again. What? No transition duration. Okay. So if open equals true and open equals false, good. I'm going to go ahead. I have a a script called Animator Functions. I use this all the time in all my projects. Animator Functions. I'm going to open it up. Here it is. I'm going to copy all this crap here. And then I'm going to paste it into a new script. Whoops. And Animator Functions allow us to add sound effects and all sorts of cool stuff. This is just a script that I've been using for 5 years. And it's always, you know, unique to... Yeah. There are courses out there that are like 7K. My course is $380, but it's always on sale. And so you can get it for about $200 a lot of times. But I think today it's... I don't know what the price is right now, but it's 25% off. Okay. I listen. Alarka says I sound like Russell Brand when I do an English accent. I love Russell Brand. I listen to him all the time. He's really enlightening. And I mean it. Enlightening, right? Enlightened. Okay, let's call this Animator Functions. I like how he does talk about politics, but he usually finds a middle ground. And it's so refreshing to have a middle ground. He talks about the negatives of conservatism, the positives of conservatism, the negatives of socialism, the negatives and positives of socialism. What am I saying? And I like that. Leftism, socialism, whatever you want to call it. I know they're not mutually what am I trying to say? They're not the same thing. I know that. But I like that about him. Okay, so we need to go ahead and create an instance of new player. So what I'm going to do is search for new player.cs. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm going to take this script here. This is from my free 2D game kit, which you can download below if you want it, guys. Okay. And I'm going to create a new script. Why do I need a player script? I need something to sort of carry me through the world. It would be called a, what do you call it? It's a, I'll tell you what it's called. It's called, I know I'm not making sense. It's called an instance, obviously, or a singleton instantiation. So we have sound effects, music, ambience. We don't need any of this other stuff here. These are just references. I don't need any of this stuff here. I do. Ugh, that's not good. I pasted it on top of. Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that. You need to delete that. There we go. Okay, and then everything else I can just destroy. Okay, so we have an update, and then we have a singleton instantiation, right? That's about it. And then some audio sources, because I know I'm going to need audio. But everything else, and it's not gonna extend to anything. Does it need to be this? Let's see. No, it's a mono behavior. Thomas. See, I told you guys I'm a layman, but I make video games. Not only do I make them, I have them on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PS4, Steam. Okay, we can remove, I can remove all that too. Okay, so now the whole point of this, guys, was just to create a script that will contain variables and stuff for my player so that we can control a lot of stuff like music and sound effects and ambience and all that. I'm going to remove that. I think that's all we really need. Now Animator Functions can actually reference the player. Hide player, jump player, freeze player. We don't need any of this stuff, but we do need the play sound function. This is my Animator Functions script. So now we can play sound effects through the player. Okay. Good. We can play them through the player, or if audio source is null, then audio source is going to equal the audio source on new player, which is going to be SFX. None of this makes sense, I know. It wouldn't make sense. A lot of you, it might not make sense to. It wouldn't make sense to me either if I didn't write this script, okay? Fade out music, we don't need that. Load scene, we don't really need that, but I'm going to keep it. Okay, so here we go. Now we can add an animator function to the door so that it makes a sound. And then maybe we could have some dust come from the frame or whatever, you know. Sorry, my dog's barking, guys. Hey, Nate the Sound, how are you? What's the best and worst horror movies that I've seen? The best horror movie that I've seen is, by far, Hereditary. Ooh, Hereditary. You guys know I'm a Christian, and so I've said it a billion times. I'm one of those people, those annoying people that say that, but you guys know I'm a Christian, so I believe in a lot of that stuff. Anybody believe in demons? And man, oh, the end of that movie is just too much for me. But it's great. It's a good movie. It's really, really scary. So I love that movie. Worst horror movie is probably Insidious 2. Yeah, I don't like that. Or is it Insidious? Yeah, Insidious 2. That movie's stupid. All right, let's open up the door here. And then, okay, so now I can add animator functions, the script animator functions, and what this will allow me to do is I can create an event right here and then play a sound and then choose an audio clip like an opening door sound, right? Yeah, Insidious 1 is terrifying. Again, there are elements of that I believe in as well. Demons and ghosts, I believe in that stuff. I know I sound stupid, but I do. I just think it makes sense. Like, it makes sense that there's other things outside of our own worldview. I mean, everything is being observed by something else. That's my opinion. Why would humans not be being observed by something that we don't recognize, you know? Whether that's aliens or whatever. Okay, so we've got animator functions. The audio source, I'm going to add an audio source to this door. Audio source. And now I can drag this audio source into here and then play a door sound. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into freesound.org. You guys probably won't be able to hear the sounds. I'll turn up the volume. I haven't connected the system audio, so you might not hear it. Door open. Good, I like that one. Download that one. And I'm on freesound.org, guys. I'm doing something really quick, guys. I just feel weird about this. It's on my other screen, but I need to get a password for something really quick. So hold your horses. Okay, we can download. And I'm just going to save it in my downloads folder for now. One sec, guys. I'm back. All right, let's open up Audacity. UPS has arrived. All right. And then I'm going to open up the download inside of Audacity. There it is. Open Audacity. So I'm going to combine two sounds, okay? I'm going to combine this one. I know it's not great, but can you guys hear it okay? I'm a Christly man. I'm a Christly man. So there is our... No, I'm definitely not. I am certainly not. I promise you guys that. Door open squeak. So I'm going to have two sounds. A squeaking door sound, like a...
I
How about we need a... Ugh. I like that one. That's cool. Let's download that. I am a Chrysler man. So here we got the door there. And then this one's downloading. And this is from freesound.org, so I can just, what am I saying? Mix and match them. You got to make sure you attribute certain sounds, but I'll probably do that in the video. Hopefully. Okay, so this is cool. Ooh, that's scary. So we'll start it about right here. Whoops, no. Can you guys hear that okay? I'm sorry, it's not perfect. Okay, so let's save that sound out. It's gonna be a wave. And assets, Unity. My ear bleeding? Feels warm. Assets, and we're gonna go to sounds. We're gonna create a new folder called sounds, and this is gonna be door open, right? Okay, good. Sounds good. All right. Yeah. I'm a Chrysler man. Okay, that's funny. So watch. I can add a sound effect to it. So this is going to be door open. So let me just show you how this is going to work. So there's a lot of assets out there that will do this for you. And you sort of have to figure out how the asset works. What I mean is, you know, opening doors and using raycast and stuff like that. But I'm going to go ahead and hit play here. And I'm going to show you how this works. So we have... Ooh, who's that? Okay, so over here, I've got this door. Let me show you how this is going to work. So I'm in the scene. So here's the door, right? Let's go to split view here. Sounds like an unoiled chair, yeah. Whoa. Okay, so let's see what happens here. See if it actually makes a sound. So if I go to my animator here, and then go to my scene view here. Gosh. Okay, so it didn't work. Missing component. There is no light attached. What is this? Light flickering. Who's got that problem? Lamp? Oh, that's why we weren't getting flickering. I gotta fix that really quick. I'm gonna copy this over. Remove the component. I'm gonna paste it here. Paste component as new. I don't think I have an audio listener. That could be the problem. Let's go to the player here. The player needs to have an audio listener on it. The camera does as well. Ah, and there's no new player. I haven't added it. Thomas. So let's add new player. Have I? Yeah, I don't think I have. Dude, you literally just scared me. I'm sorry. Okay, so SFX audio source, music audio source. We don't really need any of that yet. So let's see if this is going to work. Is there an audio listener? There's an audio listener. That's good. Let's try again. Is the sound muted? The sound's muted. Okay. Okay, let's try one more time. There we go. Yay! So we go to the animator here, and what we're going to do is sort of, this is what I like to do. So I'm going to create a keyframe here, right there, yeah, and then I'm going to slow it down so it sort of justifies that squeak. So, see? All right, let's try it one more time. And then once that works, then we can just have it so that when you press E, when you're touching it, it opens, right? Okay. There we go. Perfection in a can. I like it. Okay, guys, you ready? So, I'm not going to create a UI system for this demo, but what I am going to do is I'm going to make it so that you can, that we can create a door trigger. So watch this. This is really fun. So we're going to go into our door to animate, and then we're going to create just a 3D cube as a child here, and then I'm going to remove the mesh renderer. So we just have this big effing box collider. Make sure gizmos are on, zero it out, and it'll be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, local. Okay. And I'm going to bring this over to about right here. Why am I doing this? So that if the player's touching this trigger zone, he can open the door, right? So I'm going to go ahead and create a new script. C# script. Trigger. Animation trigger. Why is it not called door? Because animation trigger is a broader category, and we can apply that to multiple things. Let's say I wanted to open a drawer. Let's say I wanted to pick up a phone. Let's say I wanted to interact with, I don't know, maybe there's a hanging bell and I want to ring it. You can have this animation trigger so that all you got to do is point your camera at it, press E, and then it'll do the animation, right? But it's not going to work because, well, technically, guys, we should be using raycasts, all right? But we're not going to use raycasts. We're just going to do a simple animation trigger. All right, so let's go to our browser here, and because I'm a fool, I'm going to do box collider, or box trigger, or on trigger enter, on trigger stay, yes, on trigger stay, Unity. Collider on trigger stay. Yes. All right, so just copy this. And then here's what we're going to do. Boop. If other dot game object equals new player dot instance dot game object. Hey, that's about all you got to do. And then what's one more thing, Thomas? And input dot key down. Is it key down? Get key down. If it equals interact, we'll create one that works for that. Boop. If you input get key down, oh yeah, Thomas, use your brain. Key dot. How about let's just do key code. Key code E. That's fine with me. All right. So if we're touching it and we've pressed E, then we're going to say animator dot. We're going to do, this is going to be a serialized field. Guys, what's a serialized field? Somebody in the chat explain what a serialized field is so that other people can know, because I don't have the brain space to describe it. Animator, and then we're also going to do another serialized field. This is going to be a bool string, and then we're going to, and it's going to be a string. And it's going to be called animator bool string, or animator bool name. Oh, animator bool is fine. And then finally, serialized field. Actually, no. For now, that's fine. And we're going to do set bool, animator, bool, and then we're going to set it to true. Technically, we could make it so that we can also decide whether we set it to true or false. Hey, and why don't we just do on trigger exit as well and just set it to false? Because I know I want it to close behind me. On trigger exit. If other.gameObject.name equals new player, and then then we're going to set it to false. See? I think that should do it. Let's try it out. I can't think of any reason why this wouldn't work. I'm sure you guys can, though. All right, so we're going to drag that over, and then we're going to make sure the animator is set up properly. So drag the animator in. Where's the animator? Okay, I think I got it. We need to apply it first. So apply. There we go. Good. Now there's an animator attached to door 2. Good. And now we can drag that over here. And then what's the animator bowl called, guys? It's called opened. Okay. So let's test it out. See what happens. Serialized fields makes your field available in the editor for setting without making it public. Perfect. Okay, ready? Oh, come on. Okay, there's a couple things we need to test. We're going to do, because obviously that didn't work, right? So we're going to test... let's see here. Oh, Thomas, don't be a fool. It's easy to be a fool when you're me. I've noticed that. We're going to set it to trigger. There we go. Set that to trigger, and... yeah, that's fine. Hey. Another problem. Let's double check our player. What's it called? It's called controller. Let's make sure that the capsule collider is also... yes, okay, that's a problem. So, yes, we're going to remove that, and then we're going to put that. New player needs to be with the capsule. Okay? Does that make sense? Otherwise, it's not going to be able to detect the capsule associated with new player. The reason why I'm not using onTrigger enter is because I assume that it's checked once. So you have to press E right away. I think I'm right there. I could be wrong. Hey, there you go. Whoa! Oh, that is so scary. Can you imagine if that happened in real life? You just fell through the ground. All right, guys. Very good. I'm glad. So one of the problems is door open. For some reason, it's looping. Oh, no. Why is that happening? Let's try it out again. Why is it looping? I think it's because opened is getting set to false for some reason. So keep your eye on the ball up here. This opened. Huh. I need to select the door. That is a scary noise, isn't it? Okay, so it's opened. And then a back up and it should close. Yeah. But we don't have a transition. Why is that? Because we need... hey. Ha! That's why. Because we don't have a closed state. So I need to create a new one. I believe. I could be wrong here. So door closed. Right? And that's going to be this one here. There we go. That's all we need. Delete. So there's closed. We don't want it to loop. And then door closed is going to be... whoa. Mother ever. Yeah, it's going to be this right here. And then we'll create a sound for the closed as well. So there's our closed state, right? So now we should have a transition that occurs. We'll see. Of course, the door would close itself. It's a haunted house. That's right. Nice. Okay. But, hey, how do you solve that, guys? It needs an exit time. It needs to open, and then, whoosh. Hey, you remember playing games like Call of Duty? Old Call of Duty, like from GameCube? That's when I played it. Sometimes the doors would just slam shut, and it would, like, kick the player out of the room. So we don't want that, right? We want to exit time and then pull back, and it closes. Good. So for some reason, let's see if we can, maybe an interruption source. We need an interruption source, I believe, so that we can open it quicker. Yeah, that's good to me. So let's, I'll show you how to do a closing sound. So all we gotta do is go back in time. There we go. That one, this is pretty much decent. So this right here, mute it. There we go. So we're just gonna make it a little bit quicker. Something like that maybe. So let's try it. That's so creepy. So let's just cut this out here and then fade it in. Let's do a slamming sound. So let's go to freesound.org. Door close. Oh, no. I'm down with that. That's creepy. Isn't this fun, guys? I just love sound design. Solo, and then solo that. No, we don't need that. We need this. Okay, let's try both. So we're going to turn this down significantly. And let's make it lower. So change the pitch. Drop it down, -23. I love it. Okay, export as a wave, and this is going to be called door close. Save it out. Okay. And then we're going to jump up. Jump back into Unity, and I'll show you how we do this, guys. So because we want a little bit more control over the length of time that the door should close, I'm actually going to create an animation out of it. So I'm going to have the open state, and then here's the closed state. So instead of just one keyframe, it's going to be 2. And I know all I got to do is look at how long the sound effect is, which is at 1 second, it snaps, right? So right about here, it closes, right? I believe we need to flip it. Hang on. Yeah. So, okay. And then what do? Add that play sound function. And then this is just door close. Ready, guys? Ooh. So why did that happen, guys? Why did the sound play immediately? Because closed state, it immediately plays, right? We actually don't want that, okay? So we're going to create a new blank empty state. This is going to be called start, okay? And then this is going to be the layer default, and then it's going to have transition. I'm fine with it. This is probably a little bit messy, but whatever. Good. No transition. There we go. I think that's all it really needs to do. Start. Let's try that. You guys ready? Whoa, what the F? Okay. You guys ready? Like that, guys? Let's have it snap shut a little bit better. That's so creepy. I don't like that. Well, I like it, but I don't like it. I think I want to make a horror game, guys, for my next game. I just... Stop! I just love it too much. I love horror. I just love it so much. It's so good. Okay, so let's go to the close. I want to show you something. So I'm gonna go to my scene here, and I can actually rotate it a little bit like this. Whoa, no, there we go. No, there we go. Turn on record mode, and then at about here, we're gonna do it like this. See that? So watch. And it snaps. Right? It's like it locks into place. It's creepy. I always wanted to make a horror game called Skin Slit Missouri. I don't know why. Okay, so, ooh, that's creepy. Okay, good. So watch this, guys. Watch it snap shut. You want to see some dust effects? Let's do it. This is where things get really fun. So we're going to do effects, particle system, and we're going to create a shape of a, I'd say a box. It's fine. And the gravity is going to be something along the lines like 0.2. There's going to be no start speed. And then we're going to make it tall. Like that. Okay. And then, I believe, yeah, it's going to be about right here. And I don't like that it's behind the door. So let's bring it forward. Good. Okay, see that? And the box is a little too big, obviously. So let's just scale it down a little bit. See that? And then shrink to about like this, and then shrink this. And that's just on the edge here. Okay. And we're going to do very faint. And let's do a little bit of yellow, like a yellowish orangish dust. Yeah. I'm having so much fun today. This has been a really, really, really pleasant treat hanging out with you guys. Gravity's a little too intense, so we're going to do 0.1. And then lifespan is going to be like 2. So, and the color, okay, so an emission is what you want. So it'll be like 30, right? See that? And then what you do is you just do a color over lifetime. I don't think you can see that. Is my face in the way, guys? And then pop down the alpha. And then the end here. Drop that down. And then hit play. So it needs to be a little bit quicker. You want it to snap, right? So really quick. Something like that. And the dust settles to the ground, right? So we have a particle system, yeah? Well, we're going to set the emission to 0. Then we're going to go to our, remember we have animator functions here? Now we can set a particle system to emit. Okay? So on door close, we'll tell the particles to emit. So how does this work? Particles, how many? 30. See that, guys? Does that make sense? So let's go and take a look. Ready? Check it out. I like it. Obviously, it's a little bit much. So we'll do a very subtle dust effect, you know. Ow, my foot. So let's bring down the color. Let's do random colors, random between two colors. So let's do like white, very faint white. And then very faint peachish. So does that make sense how that worked, guys? We're just controlling it. We're not instantiating particles. It's just a particle emitter that's sitting at the edge of the door. And when it closes, the animator fires an event that says, shoot 30 particles. That's about it. Let's do a randomized start size. And then I don't like the default particle. So let's go ahead. This is always a blast. Let me just show you how cool we can make this look. So let's create a new material. This material is going to be called Dust Plume. And let's go into Photoshop. Let's create, and then go to new here, 300. And then I'm gonna just type in fog, PNG, because fog is decent. It's like a circular fog is what we want. There it is. I found one. I think I did. That's not a PNG, Google. Stop lying to me. Copy that. And then put this dust particle here. Save it, and then you want it to be a square when you're working with particles. And then I'm going to go to my assets and then go to my aught. And we're going to call this dust plume. Okay? Then we go to our Unity. We go to Unity. I'm going to change the rate over time to like 30 for now. And then 1 and then 0.5. There we go. Okay? And then the material is going to be dust plume. Now what we're going to do is change this to, I'm not going to do mobile. I want it to be nice. So I'm going to go to particles, and then it's going to be standard. Just standard unlit. Is that okay? Let's just mess around with it. So let's type in dust plume, and I'm going to drag. There's some already. That's cool. There it is. I'm going to do mobile. Particles. Additive. There it is. No, but I want it to have, I can't remember what it's called. Particles. Okay, no. We're going to go back to, we're going to go back to the original here, and we're going to do standard surface. Come on, there we go. Okay. So the fade or whatever, what's it called? It's called soft particles. That's what it's called. That's what I want. So that you can't see the clipping, right? So let's try it again. There's clipping. Why is there clipping? Dust plume. Frustrating. Why is there clipping occurring? Whatever. It's not worth my time. Is it, guys? It's really not. It's not. And let's shrink the edge a little bit here. And then we'll be done with the door. I just like, doors are especially with Resident Evil, doors are a very important mood setter. So, all right, we're going to set the, hey, let's start with a random rotation. Yeah. And then a random size. 0.1. There we go. And then obviously remove the rate and then save. You guys ready to try it out? I thought I did enable soft particles. It's right there. See? Need to be a little bit more aggressive with that. And I actually kind of want it to show up. You know what I want? Watch this. I want it to be inside of the door's edge so that when it rotates, it drags it with it. That would be super cool. So what you would do in that case is you'd have like 4 events and just emits particles. That would be cool. How long does my course take to complete? Well, it's 15 hours of content. So just starting out at a baseline, it's 15 hours of just watching videos. But you got to actually practice it and work with it. And so it's probably going to take you, 30 hours to fully understand. But it's 15 hours of content. Okay, so this particle system, we want the simulation space to be world so that as it opens up, they follow the door and emit out of the door, right? Let's increase this and then this. Got it? Got it. So door open, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a particle emission here of 5. One here as well. Emit particles. 5. And then emit particles. 5. So it's kind of like you're like breaking open a door that's been closed for a long time. Hopefully that'll look pretty cool. Let's try it out. Ready, guys? There we go. Whoa, it didn't work that time. Why? You mother effer. Let's take a look. Oh, no. That's so frustrating. If I set it to 30, what? That's so weird. So weird. I think I know what's going on. I think. I mean, I'm going to move it back. And then I'm going to go back to the animation here. And I'm just going to have these two. That sucks. And we'll change the simulation. I don't want to worry too much about why it's not working, guys. Whoa! Stop. How strange. How very strange. I don't know why it's not working. Let's try again, guys. George, thank you so much. I hope it works for you. I really believe it will. The reviews are really good, if I do say so myself. So I hope you enjoy the course, George. Let's try it. Good enough for me. What do you guys think? Good for me. Unity's particle system is saying hello to us. Hello. Yeah, and by the way, guys, for those of you who are just joining us, obviously those annoying ads at the bottom of the video, my course is 25% off right now if you want to buy it. It's 15 hours of content teaching you everything you need to know about how to make games from scratch, but more importantly, how to sell them so you can go full-time. Both of my games I got published, and I also had them kickstarted, making easily 6 figures a year, and that's how I went full-time. I quit my desk job, became a full-time game developer, and now I support myself just through a ton of entrepreneurial means, but primary source of income is currently game development, selling games, but the course, I will be honest with you guys, and I'm going to disclose this, the course has been gangbusters. Absolute gangbusters. So that will probably surpass my game sales this year. Just to be honest. I hate saying it because I want my primary source of income to be solely games, or majority of my income being games, but it is the course this year. It's been a really good year. And thanks to everybody who's bought the course. I'm really blessed and I'm really, really lucky. Thank you so much. Okay. So we got the door opening, right? So now what we need to do is go ahead and create a new room right here. Okay, you guys ready? I'm excited. So let's go ahead and jump into, and the promo code's in the link in the description. So let's go ahead and go into this cold room here. Here it is. So he's going to go through the effing door. Okay. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So the floor is like a weird, cool tile. It's a different kind of floor. And I've been wanting to make this sequence here. We're going to have to change some of the fog settings so that it turns gray and it becomes more cold. So it's going to be interesting. You guys ready? Let's go ahead and create that tile. I think that's the first step, is creating the tile and the walls, and then these cool like graded windows. It's gonna be it'll be a challenge. for sure. Dr. Mufasa, sorry to answer questions about the course, guys. I'm really, really sorry. Yes, the course is for 2D, okay? I'm probably going to create a 3D course in the middle of this year, 2021. But let me just say this really quick, and I'll talk while I model. Thomas, you're stupid. The course primarily not primarily, 50% of the course is about marketing yourself. So those of you who are making 3D games, don't worry. The marketing principles are honestly massive, and I would highly recommend you learn about them. The reason why people don't become full-time game developers, guys, it's because they don't know how to sell themselves. That's my opinion. Perhaps I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. But that's what I think. Okay, so let's go to this global light here. I think it's called, let's see, global light. So the course focuses a lot on, I don't think the global light should have shadows. Do you? I don't think it should. Therefore, it can actually reach out to here. Am I correct in my assumption here? Let's try it again. If I turn them on, no, it's still doing it. Whatever. Let's see if we can get the global light to stretch out just a little bit more. No, it's fine. We're fine. This room needs to be dark. Okay, let's go ahead and create a new tile system, guys. So first things first, let's duplicate this floor tile. And we're going to call this floor tile 2. Man, time is flying today. I'm having a blast. Are you guys enjoying this? It's been really fun. You're welcome, Dr. Mufasa. You're welcome. Okay. Man, we got a lot of people watching today. 310 people. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these tile. It's like a bathroom tile. That's what it looks like. Like a slabs of it looks like trendy, like Joanna Games bathroom tile. Let's type in bathroom tile and get a texture. Okay. So let's go to Unity here. Okay, we've duplicated. Now we have this floor tile. And so what we can do is go to this one here. And this is going to be called floor tile 2 Albedo. I hate that word, albedo. It's just like such a annoying, pretentious word. Okay, let's type in bathroom tile texture. And I'm sure we can type in, see, I'm telling you, man, this is like a modern tile. Yeah. I'm gonna find it. What would you call it? Like herringbone? What would you call this, guys? This texture here. Let's see if we can get it back. This texture right there. What would you call that? I mean, it's so weird looking. Stop. Okay, it's right there. It's like a geometric tile, like herringbone tile. Is that how you spell it? Herringbone? There it is. Yay. All right, we got it, friends. Something kind of similar, right? It's nothing too it's not super similar, but it's similar enough. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to open this up inside of Photoshop. All right, and there it is. So I'm just going to scale it up. See? And I hope that'll do donkey. Now, guys, what do we do? What do we do when you got pixelation? Well, what you can do is just add another duplicate on top of it and go to Filter Gallery. And then just add something like that even. That's fine. See? And then I can sort of just mix the two. And I would even argue, that you can delete these and then add like a drop shadow. Yeah. See? And it's actually over here. Yeah. So it'd be negative. There we go. See? Look. And then just, so now it looks a little bit more, less ugly. And then you can do it one more drop shadow that's not global, and it'll be at 30. And it'll be white. See? Look. Look. Wait, where'd it go? Yeah, there it is. And then I believe we can just... Ugh, I don't know. How about we do both? There we go. So there's our tile. Okay, let's see if that works. So we're going to just go to this one here, and I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this floor, and I'm going to call this floor tile 2, and I'm going to just drag it to my prefabs, and it'll be a prefab variant. That means it'll keep a lot of the same features as of the original prefab, but it's going to have a shifted texture and material. What? Okay, drag here. It's going to be a prefab variant, like I said. What did I say? And I'm going to delete all these here. And then this is going to be floor tile 2. Okay, so let's drag in the new floor tile. It's going to be floor tile 2. There it is. But we also need to swap out the texture, right, guys? So there it is, floor 2 tile, Albedo. There it is, look. Now, we've also got to fix the normal map. So I'm going to duplicate this. It's going to be floor tile 2, normal. Whew, feeling good today, man. We'll merge these layers together. And then we're going to create a normal map. Not bump. Stop it. That looks really good though. 3D normal map. Do I need to invert it? No, I think we're good. Yeah. That looks cool. All right, save it out. Now we're going to go back to Unity here, and we're going to drag in that new normal map, guys. Ready? Here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Looking good to me. I believe it's good. We'll probably need to create a light source. I'm going to create that blue light source from the window really quick, just so we can get an idea of how the normal map is looking. That is so weird. I don't know why the coloring is different. See that? It's so weird. Whatever. Copy, paste. And it looks like we've got, yeah, it looks like it's looping fine. It's not perfect, but it's looping fine. So obviously, guys, in the real world, you probably shouldn't be doing floors like this. You should be having one giant quad. So anyway, let's go ahead and we'll do one more here. I don't know why the floors the lighting looks like that. I couldn't tell you. So we're gonna try and figure it out after we add that light source. Okay. So we're gonna take this little global light here. We're gonna call this. I'm gonna create rooms. So yeah, that fixes it, doesn't it? See that? Kind of fixes it. So that's good, I guess. So it's gonna be like a bluish color, like a faint blue, like that. Yeah. It kind of fixes it, not really though. We're gonna do that for now, guys. It's not great. Let's decrease the intensity. I don't like the way those tiles look. Okay, let's hit play and see how it looks, how the floor looks. not terrible. Not terrible. Hopefully we'll figure it out. Hey! Let me out! So obviously, we really need to be creating directional doors. But you guys get the idea. All right, so the room is coming along decent, right? Something's wrong with the floors. We don't really know why, what's going on, but hey. I wonder if it's like the lighting of the lights in here, you know? Like, I wonder if it's like this spotlight. No. I wonder if it's this global light. Could be. It could be. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Anyone know why that's happening? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Is it the... I'd love to hear your thoughts. Just found you on my recommended and already hooked. Keep up the great work. Jack, that's awesome, man. Thanks for joining us. It could be the... Yeah, it could be. Is it that door, the gap in the door? It could be. It could be. Let's try it out. No. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I could tell you. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. But you know what's weird? I feel like none of these lights should be passing through. You know? None of them. So there's a light that's passing through, and I don't know which one it is. That one. So weird. Yeah, it's like, why is it passing through? Maybe we can just decrease the size of it. See, this is where things get really icky. That lamp is way too bright. What in the world? The range is just massive. Hey, yay! I did it. It's because the brightness of that light was just huge. All of them. So we really don't need that. No, none of them are baked, guys. None of these lights are baked. Okay? So we could probably increase the intensity of these little lights, these little lamps here. Okay. Yeah, so we'll increase the intensity. Let's double check. The range doesn't need to be so big, but the intensity we can crank up. See? There we go. So that the moment you get like a ton of lights overlaying each other, it just turns into a mess. So let's go to the prefab. Again, this is why you use prefabs, guys. And just crank up the intensity to 1.84. I like it. And I want them to have this color. So I'm going to add a swatch. See? I added a little swatch. So hopefully I can jump back into these lights here and warm those up a little bit by selecting that swatch. Probably is a little too... Yeah, that just looks weird. But what I'm going to do is maybe bring it down a little bit. So something like that. That looks better. Save it out. Hi, console. Jeff, Mr. Jeff Cummings, thank you. He says, I'm installing Unity and definitely going to check out your course. Thank you. That's really awesome, guys. That means a lot to me. Eduardo says, I don't know how I've gotten here, but this shit is entertaining. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us, guys. Now, these lights it looks way creepier now. Like, I like it, but now I can't see the door. So I need to go to this mother effer here, and then I'm gonna just crank up the light here, the intensity, and the mother. Okay, the rain. That's super creepy, but it's a little too vibrant, isn't it? So let's see if we can. We want to make sure it's not conflicting with this room, though. It's not, thank God. So let's go ahead and hit play. All right. I love the flickering. Now that's just horrifying. Hey guys, I'm going to Disney World. the reason I bring that up, you're probably like, wait, where did that come from? This reminds me of Mickey's Mansion. Has anyone done Mickey's Haunted House? I freaking love Mickey's Haunted House, or whatever it's called. I love it. So this reminds me of that. So, you know what I was thinking about doing is adding head crabs to this whole world. Wouldn't that be awesome? You have like a gun and head crabs in Resident Evil. Look how beautiful. I mean, guys, I've never done something like this in my life. And it's just cool to see it coming together. Yeah, in Florida. My hair looks like Rey from Star Wars. Who can't stand the new Star Wars? Me. My goodness. They really screwed those up. Now, obviously, you know, what's it called? Mandalorian's great. Apparently, I haven't watched it. I got so mad about the new Star Wars that I just stopped watching. I'm one of those people. I'm sorry, guys. Hate to disappoint you. Okay, so this is the room here. And we can go ahead and add some wall pieces. Oh, the Bane Star Wars books? Cool. You know, they had so much material to work with, and they just didn't do it. That's what's really frustrating to me. Okay, let's copy these walls here. Rowan says, don't get me started on Star Wars butchering. Yeah, don't get me started either. I feel like, here's what I think, guys. Tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like Disney, because they were so scared of so many things, there's a couple factors. They're scared of creating something that's predictable. They're scared of being on the wrong political spectrum. They're scared of being on the wrong cultural spectrum. They're scared of money. They're scared of it not being profitable enough. They're also thinking about how can we turn this into toys and rides. They've got all these factors. What does that do? It makes your piece of art crap. That's what happens. And that's frustrating to me. And I hate that that's where our culture is right now, where you're constantly afraid of all these different factors. And so you never create something that's honest. Is that the right word? That's just, I don't know. Sorry if I'm being annoying. It's just my perspective. And don't get me wrong, I'm all about profitability. Trust me. I've got ads running at the bottom of this video. I understand the importance of profitability. But, I don't know. It's just annoying. Okay, so we're going to create this room, but I know for a fact that I don't really need these panels here. So I'm just going to remove them. I should recreate a Star Wars scene. That would be fun. A homogenized mess, absolutely. But it makes great rides. But the toy, and you know what's funny? Is the only good toy was, what was his name? That stupid robot? That little round robot? Yeah, so I'm not a fan of the Star Wars series. What's so funny, the funniest part about the whole thing is that it made the prequels look great. It made me miss the prequels. And that's just so funny to me. It's just really funny. Okay, let's take this, copy, paste. Copy, paste. So we're creating our walls. And I know for a fact we're going to have a window here, so I'm just going to take this out. See that? Look how cool. Oh, I just love Unity so much. How did I get past the awkward stage? What's the awkward stage? My hair? It's in the awkward stage. What are you talking about? All right, let's take all these here, and we're just going to bring it over. Like I said yesterday, I don't think I can model the tall vampire lady, but except for maybe like the neck down. So just two spheres and we're good. That's about all I can model and honestly care to model. So okay. And for those of you who are just joining us, just want to let you know I teach game development. Not only that, I teach how to make money, how to pitch your game to publishers and all that. So let's turn off the lighting here. And there is a coupon code below if you're interested. I teach how to secure funding from publishers, which I've done twice. I also teach, oh, this isn't good. I think we're okay, actually. Yeah, we're okay. This is weird, so I'm going to shrink this down. So if you're interested, there is a coupon code below. I have 1,000 students and really great reviews, if I do say so myself. So if you're interested, let me know. I've been making games for 10 years, guys, and so I just want to share the kind of secrets I've learned. So if you're interested, click the link below and use that promo code. Okay, this red panel here, I'm trying to keep it true to the game, but I don't know. Doesn't look very good, does it? Okay, so we're in this room here. So bring these forward just a little bit. And if you guys are like curious about the course and you're like, I don't know what it is though, just go to the website below, and there I have a trailer explaining exactly what it is. So I'm going to take this and actually, I think I can flip the, do negative Z, -1, I mean. There we go. So that should do it. And I get a sense there's several people joining us that are new to the channel and new to what I do. I'm typically somebody who makes 2D games. I have a game called Neversong and also a game called Pinstripe. And but this is my first real, like one of my first few taking a crack at. This is really bad right here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this work. Gosh, I'm not looking forward to that. I think I know what I'm going to do. You guys are going to get mad at me when I do this, but I'm going to do it. Got to be creative. So we do something like this, so 90. But the reason I was saying that is because this is one of my first major cracks at doing 3D interiors, and so I'm using an asset pack right now. But we're gonna make the asset pack look great in just a second here. Okay, so let's take these roof panels here and get on our hands and knees and start laying them out. Get on your hands and knees. Crawl on your knees. Crawl on your hands and knees. Oopsies. So obviously we're going to get plenty of Z fighting here, guys. And I get that. So we're going to have to go through and really clean it up when we're done. Crawl on your hands and knees. And just put it through here like that. Okay. So far room looks okay. This is weird. So I'm probably going to just pull that up, and we're going to create a different panel with a window. I'm not making the entire building, no way. Ugh! Okay, so we got a problem here, Frank. Basically, we need to center that up. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Sorry, guys. I'm just not going to worry about it. This bothers me here. Obviously, this bothers me here. But let me show you how we're going to solve that problem. What we're going to do is, first, I'm going to... Oh, boy. What am I going to do here? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this, and then this. and we're going to pull it in so that it closes right there. See that? Good, 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 good. And then take this, drag here. I haven't eaten lunch yet. Oh, I haven't eaten lunch yet. Oh. Okay, and then we're going to take these roofs. Okay, so I think what I need to do is take all of this crap here, all these walls, and gosh, we're gonna do it. It's gonna ruin the other side, but I'm gonna try and drag them up. Actually, you know what? We could just, no, we're gonna try and drag them up. The reason why is I need, why am I doing that? Oh, it's this right here. You can see green there. Okay, so this is just turning into a big mess, but it's okay. How many of you have been doing game development for more than like 2 years? What you learn is, and by the way, this tile normal map is terrible. What you learn is it's gonna feel like a house of cards. That's just the way it goes. So just get used to it. Okay, let's hit play. All right, let's go. Ooh. I like it. Very cool, huh? So you can't really see a lot of the mistakes because it's so dimly lit. But yeah, so I'm not too unhappy with it, to be honest. Although the window, I need to move it over one. So that's what I'm going to do. So this right here, this, fortunately I only disabled them, I didn't delete. So I can just do that. And then this one here, this needs to be a window wall. So let's select it. And I believe we have one with a window already, thank God. There it is. So I'm gonna jump into this here. Actually, no. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna drag in wall, is it 3? Yes. We're going to drag in wall 3. That is. Oh gosh, I don't want to have to do that. Copy, delete. Where is it? I hate finding where to. Can I paste it inside of it? Thank God. Okay, and I'm going to take this wall 4 here, copy the transform, and paste it here. So now it's matched. And then, hey now. But can I see through the window? That's the question. I sure hope so. Let's try it. You can't. I don't want to deal with this. Creating windows is really hard in Unity, at least when you're an idiot. So the goal of the scenes are to sell this game on PS4. No, the goal of someone's asking me. It's a Wolf. It's just practicing. Okay, so I got a window here. That sound is so scary. All right. So this window is not transparent. Crap. Crapper jacks. Okay, let's take a look at the actual game really quick. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the model and I'm going to cut it out. And we need to change the model anyway. So we're going to go to our wall 3 model here. It's right here, I think. Yeah. I'm going to open that in Finder. Just double check something here. Yeah. Okay, there it is. And we're going to work on this. Let me open up the chat. Okay, let's see the chat here. Yeah, I don't know. No. I'm not going to make it transparent. Yeah, I got a lot of the textures from Google and the asset packs and stuff. But guys, I'm going to do a quick Q&A here. Before I do that, I wanted to do one final run of an ad just for my course. This supports the channel. So it's a minute long, and then I'm going to do a Q&A because we're going to close up here. So I'm going to jump into this ad, and then I'll be right back for a Q&A and answer just a few questions.
We are way on our way to developing our very first full release game, and it's all thanks to Thomas Brush and full-time game dev.
If you are the type of person that maybe has a game idea and you want to make a game, but you are maybe too scared to do it, this course helps you to push you over the edge and actually commit, and it feels so good.
This course goes through a lot more than just how to make a game. It covers how do you make a business out of it, how do you market it.
He's not only showing how to program, but how to build an online presence and reach out to people and sell your game.
Actually, people signed up for us and wanted to buy a game in 2 weeks, and that's what's most important is he covers how do you market a game. How do you make a business out of it?
The things that I found valuable for me in this course was things relating to crowdfunding, publishing.
Thank you, and thank you the community for all the inspiration and motivation that you gave me.
So thank you. Thank you, Thomas.
This is the best investment we've made in a very long time. I trust him, and so should you. See you on the Discord channel.
All right, guys, I appreciate you being willing to watch the ads as I run them. It's one of the reasons why I'm able to live stream and just do it full time, because the course has been really profitable. And thank you for those of you who did purchase the course in the past several months. It's been really awesome helping you guys out, and I hope it's been valuable to you. So I'm going to go ahead and do a Q&A here, and then I'm going to answer some questions. So David says, I love you, Thomas. You are egg to my breakfast. Okay, Mr. McLean. Hi, Mr. Brush. Where would you recommend to post my first 2D game other than Steam? Would getting it on mobile be any good? I would recommend doing your very first game on itch.io and just let the donations flood in. And by flood in, I mean like $20 worth. I say that because it's really important to not stress about your first game. Your first game really needs to be your badge of honor, and saying, okay, I released my first game. It was stressful. It scared me. I got negative comments, and I'm good to go. It's about building that mental fortitude. Treat your mind and your emotional strength as a muscle and grow it. Get your first game done and release it. There's an addiction that happens when you start releasing games. And it's good to have an addiction because, to a degree, because you get a rush when you finish your game and you learn how to finish games. I think the majority of you in the chat, I can imagine, just because I know myself, struggle with finishing stuff, right? The problem isn't you don't know how to make games. The problem is you don't know how to finish them. So I would recommend just get it done and release it on itch.io. What's the best way to get the course for free without breaking the law? Oh, man. How do you deal with taxes? I have a whole video on dealing with taxes. It's called How to Make a Game Studio Legally, and I released it like 5 weeks ago. I have a game idea that involves mirrors and reflections. It's a puzzle adventure game. How would one start that on paper? I have no idea, Stevie, but that sounds really cool. Mirrors are tough. Mirrors are tough. All right. McLean says, okay, cool. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. By the way, your course is really good, and I've learned an incredible amount. Awesome. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Any other questions, guys? How do you? Any other questions, guys? Oh, do I need to have a strong knowledge in a specific programming language first? No. Like, look at what I'm doing. Guys, this game that I made, it's like got one script in it. Everything else, one script that I wrote from scratch. The rest is just downloaded from Unity's website and asset store. You just need to have a general idea. Links should be in Twitch. If they're not, you can just go to my website, fulltimegamedev.com, and there should be a lot of links there. How do you hack courses? Digital House. Yeah, links for the course. Hey, MM1of. Guys, I'm sorry to answer these questions about the course because I know it sounds spammy. I'm not trying to spam you guys. Well, I am a little bit. Like it does make my studio money, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But is asking about how to get the course. Just go to fulltimegamedev.com and use the promo code Let's Go, LETS Go, and that'll give you 25% off. Okay. Hey Thomas, how do you know when your game is high quality? High quality is a very, very subjective term. And I would recommend comparing it to other indie games. A lot of indie games out there, the quality is not in the graphics. It's in the style and the mood and the atmosphere. Games like Undertale are a good example. Like on paper, the quality of that game is, no offense to Toby Fox, but 0. But when you play it, it's like a diamond because it's such a good story. Gameplay's great. It's hilarious. The mood, the atmosphere. So you really need to be comparing your style to similar styles and make sure it's similar, and then look at what their valuation is. Is it $15? Is it $5? What's your price point? Could you consider your first game to be a playable demo? I don't know exactly what you're saying, Ian, but what I do teach is I teach that you should be able to get a publisher to sign you with a 15-minute to 30-minute demo. It really depends on what a it depends on how trustworthy you are. If you have 5 followers on Twitter, you don't have a portfolio, and then you send them a 10-minute demo, they're probably not going to sign you. But if you have 1,000 followers on Twitter, you have some great videos on YouTube, you have a fairly decent online presence, and then you send them a beautiful press kit, aka Squarespace website, and then also a 15-minute demo that's gorgeous, highly polished, great music, sound, ambience, atmosphere, story, gameplay. You set that all up into a beautiful pitch, you can get a publisher to sign you with a 15-minute demo. How can you get the same hair that I have? You have to suffer for a year because, I mean, it's still in the awkward phase, especially this. This looks like Lord Farquaad, doesn't it? But yeah, you gotta suffer through. You've got to suffer through and wear a hat for a year, which is, if you look at my videos, that's what I did. I got time for one more question, guys. Thomas Brush, I can make games, but I don't have any game ideas. How can I find ideas? That's a really good question, honestly. Hey, Unseasoned, how are you? Finding ideas is tough. I would just say consume content that you like. So the content I love consuming is I love horror games, and I love horror movies. I'm also really into philosophy, reading philosophy books and like pop philosophy. I love Jordan Peterson. I love listening to Joe Rogan. Sorry if that annoys a lot of you, but whatever. That's what I do. I like to listen to that kind of stuff. And so I sort of combine horror with philosophy in a lot of what I write. So I'm working on a screenplay. I'm working on a novel. And I'm working on my next game. Hopefully I'll be starting my next game. So all of that, what I love, is going to be put into my games. That doesn't mean you shouldn't make something commercial, right? Or commercially viable. You can, on one side of the spectrum, 50% of you can be an entrepreneur, meaning finding what's commercially viable, what's streamable, what's viral, what has virality. And I'm still learning how to do that. And then on the other side of you, you can still be an artist. Right? You don't have to be only an artist or only a capitalist pig. You can be both. All right, guys. Thanks for watching me live today. This was a fun one. I had a good time. I hope you guys are doing great this year, and I'll talk to you next time, which should be tomorrow.
We are